are we talking about? What we discussing? What is we doing today? Getting that money. What are we talking about?
Hello everyone, welcome back to White Collar Rhymes. I'm Rogue Jepson. Beside me is Mr. MCD.
Hello everybody.
And today we are here for part 3 of our BTS reaction.
More BTS. More BTS.
We've just come off the back of recording a little peep reaction, so if the vibes are a bit lower today, that's why.
Nah, this is going to bring it right back up.
Yeah,
Get my
probably is.
party hat on.
Okay, so we thank you all for the support on the last 2 reactions and all the reactions we've done in general. There's been a lot of support. There's been a million comments. So it's going to take a while to get through every request, but we've picked out 3 today that I think MCD will like. 2 of these are 2 of my favorites. So yeah, without further ado, I think we just get straight into it.
All right.
So this first track is a solo song. It is J-Hope. This is with J. Cole, which I know you're not familiar, but he's a dope rapper.
Okay. I should be familiar with him, really, shouldn't I?
I thought you would have known him.
Terribly out of touch with everything.
Yeah. But yeah, J. Cole's he's considered as like he's in the conversation for GOAT, which is weird how you haven't listened to it, but yeah.
Don't know, mate. Been living under a rock for the last decade.
Yeah. So this is my favorite solo song from J-Hope. It's called On the Street. I was about to say directed by J. Cole, but featuring J. Cole. And yeah, here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. 내도 빠른 선택걸어 anywhere, J in the air. 그는 길이 희망이 되고자 하연하고 태어 입은 my world was made of your love in your face 보다 high. 저 멀리서라도 나비가 돼. Just walk lightly whenever you want. Go on hopefully wherever you walk. 누군가의 숨이 깃들여 있는 거리 내 영혼과 영원을 담을게 everywhere. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scoop from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Monster ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough. As if the volcanoes ain't erupting. As if the birds don't chirp. As if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, that's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. and so I shall. But first I've been honing my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. J-Hope, Cold World. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Okay, that was.
Still some whistling, mate. Wait.
Fuck. Oh my god, what have I done?
Okay, continue.
Sorry. I cut it off a bit prematurely then. Apologies. I forgot about that little part at the end where they shook hands. So that was On the Street by J-Hope featuring J. Cole. What did you think?
Yeah, that was cool. It was very smooth. It was a lot more reserved than the more like, you know, when they're a big group and there's tons and tons going on as like real strict performative choreography. I feel like that was a lot more loose with the choreography. That doesn't mean like it wasn't like strict, but it came across as a lot more like loose and less organized. It was a bit more free flowing. Like he was allowed to be, you know, do what he wanted, be more creative with the way he moved around and stuff. It was cool. I like the like scratching and stuff in the beat. It had like a old school 90s kind of feel to the instrumentation. The whistling was nice. It was very, I want to say like whimsical. What was who? Because they were paying. J. Cole was saying like basically thanks to God.
Yeah.
In a lot of his verse. Was that the same thing for the other guy?
I don't know, Jeff.
He was saying kind of like, you know, everything I do is for us, you know, and giving thanks for just live it, you know, life basically. And I don't know if that was for a certain someone or if it was for like a higher being or what. That's the impression I got. Could be wrong.
I'll be honest, I am a surface level with this song. Like I like the song.
Yeah.
It's another one which I like. I just don't dive into the meaning. Yeah.
It was a good mix and marriage of styles as well. You know, two different cultures coming together to make a really cohesive, smooth sounding, easy listening sort of song. It just sounded nice. Like I know that's like a bit of a cop out, but it was just very pleasant on the ears to listen to. And the video was quite straightforward. I really like that color grade. That's a classic like orange and teal Michael Bay color grade, which is like my favorite color grade. It was New York, wasn't it? I think it looked like New York anyway. I bet
I'm not actually. I don't know. I don't actually know what New York looks like. I literally know the Empire State Building, and that's about it.
If I'm wrong, roast me in the comments. But be nice because I'm very sensitive. But no, I liked it. It was cool. It was again, I said it before. Like some people don't like rap, which is absolutely fair enough. But I think the rap complemented the track really well on this occasion, and vocally it was really good. Like it was just really smooth and like just had this nice, relaxed, effortless energy all the way through, which I really dug. And it was just a nice, uplifting, positive song. So yeah, I dug it. It was good.
What do you think of J. Cole?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, I can see why like he's
Yeah.
rated so highly.
I like his hook ads. You know, in the end, like every time I
that-
work, every
yeah,
time
yeah.
I work. That was nice.
Well, at first, I was like, "Oh, who's doing those vocals?" And I realized
Yeah.
it was him. But yeah, really good collab. That I'm sure it was very popular, or is very popular.
I think it is like what was it on, like 54 million views? I mean, I'm never touching that. So
And I love his jeans.
yeah, oh, here he is, pant rater. Here he is.
Yeah, I love his pants because again, it just my generation wore the same style pants and a lot of the same fashion. So, like I say, it's always really interesting to see it come back around. Like,
Okay.
'cause, like fashion moves in cycles, doesn't it? It goes out of fashion, then it comes back around. So it's really interesting. People are similar age to what I was, wearing the same sort of baggy, fucking stupidly big pants. But no, it was cool. Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, so I picked that one because, well, it was suggested in the comments by a couple of people, and also it's rap, so I thought it'd be a bit more towards you.
Yeah.
Next one, it was suggested in the comments. I don't know if you like this one because it's very, very poppy,
Okay.
but it's one of my favorites, and that's because it's a song with one of my favorite artists, which is Halsey. I know you are familiar with the one song.
Is this the whole gang with Halsey?
Yeah, the entire gang, the whole gang.
Okay.
So I think every time we do an episode, we'll do one like solo track, then two like, you know, full band tracks. I think that makes sense. But yeah, this is one, Boy With Luv with Halsey. She's barely in it, but the version on Spotify, I'm pretty sure she's in it more.
Okay.
So it's weird how they do like different things in the music video to the Spotify version, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's
Boy With
slightly
Luv.
different experience, isn't it, visually and auditorily when you're like just listening in your car or wherever.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a top 10 track for me. I know this is very popular, like 1.7 million. No, 1.7 billion. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. Day's work, that.
Yeah, right. All right.
Yeah, this is a banger. If you don't like it, screw you. Nah.
All right, let's do it.
Joking. There we go.
모든 게 궁금해질 때 tell me 아야 뭐가 널 행복하게 하는지 text me Your every picture 내 머리만 듣고 싶어 Come be my teacher 네 모든 걸 다 가르쳐줘 내 삶은 on top 너야 관계사 습관치 않게 만들어버린 너라는 백 하나부터 열까지 모든 게 특별하지 너의 관심사 걸음걸이 말투와 사소한 작은 습관들 같이 난 말했지 너무 작다 내가 영웅이 된 거라고 난 말했지 운명 따윈 전부터 내게 세계의 평화 너네 앉아서 그저 널 지켜봐 날
baby 나는 저 하늘을 높이 날고 있어 그저 네가 내게 준 건 편하게도 이젠 여기 너무 높아 눈을 너 맞추고 싶어 Yeah you make it on me you're a boy with love Oh my 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 Oh my 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 You got me high so fast 내 전부 함께 하고 싶어 Oh my 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 Oh my 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 You got me fly so fast 이제 조금은 나 알겠어 Love is nothing stronger than a boy with love Love is nothing stronger than a boy with love
가놓고 말하길 나도 모르게 힘이 들어가기도 했어 높아버린 sky 커져버린 헛 때론 도망치게 해달라며 기도했어 But 너의 상처는 나의 상처 깨달았을 때 나 다짐했던 걸 네가 준 그 후세 나에게로 태양이 아닌 너에게로 Let me fly
Oh my 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 Oh my 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 I faded all my life 내 전부 함께 하고 싶어 Oh my 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 Oh my 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 Looking for something right 이제 조금은 나 알겠어 I want something stronger than a moment love There's nothing stronger than a boy with love.
Okay, that was Boy With Luv featuring Halsey for about 12 seconds.
She actually did quite a bit of vocal work on the
Yeah.
on the hook and stuff and the bridge, I think.
Yeah, she's good at
in the
doing,
background.
even in like a solo music, she's really good at doing like the different voices, like in the back. Like she has a like kind of bratty voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like love is nothing stronger, like that. She
Yeah,
just adds that, and it might be small, but it like, adds quite a lot.
I think she blended in really well with their vocals. Like it was a seamless like mixture of the two where it like wasn't obvious who it was, like really obvious who it was, if that makes sense. Like I could still
Yeah.
tell, oh, that's a female voice, but it wasn't like really insanely different or jarring. So yeah, that was a pop song, wasn't it? That was just a really quintessential pop track. But it's just so happy. It's like, how can you like not listen to that and just be really happy afterwards? You know, it's a mood lifter. It's about feeling good and expressing yourself and just letting go of any troubles or whatever and just having a good time. The staging was cool because there was some cool. Some of it
Yeah.
was physical, like there was a part where the walls pulled away and they walked through, like, and stuff. And it had like, actually, if you look at like the shots towards the end, it almost had the feel of like a Broadway musical with all the dancers and stuff. So I think a lot of it was physical sets because that would make sense with the theatrical staging and how the video felt towards the end. But yeah, no, it was really good. Like really, just a really solid pop song. I loved the funky bass work going on, and you could really hear it, which was nice because sometimes bass can get a bit like buried and featureless. But I liked how it sounded. The thing again with like both BTS and Stray Kids, they are really good rappers. Like it surprises me. Like I know it's in a different language, but the delivery, if you're just going purely sonically, like their flow and cadence and delivery is really strong. Like
Yeah, you have Suga and RM on this one.
And it's weird because before I'd watched any of them, I would not associate either of them with rap. So the fact nearly I think every song I've watched has some rap somewhere in it, and it's always really good. It's never like we're just going to throw some rap in here because rap is cool and popular. It works with the song. It's like a conscious decision to enhance the song, and it really works. they're great dancers. Obviously, I know very little about dancing. I can only go on how it looks to me visually, and it looks
Yeah.
good. It looks really disciplined and just well thought out. And you know, you got dancing it's another like characteristic that you have to learn on top of singing and writing and producing, then to dance as well. It's a whole nother layer of talent you've got to have. And yeah, it was really bright, really colorful. You just can't watch that and be angry, can you? Because
No.
it's just all about having fun and like making you happy. And it reminds me, like, to go back to before this, basically the only K-pop song I ever heard, which was obviously like Psy Gangnam Style back in the day. He made that music to make people happy, and I feel
Yeah.
songs like that are, you know, it's a similar thing. And I am a miserable bastard. I am like the most miserable human being you will ever meet. But you know, I can't hate that, and I can't help but, you know, it cheers me up. It puts me in a better mood.
Mm.
And yeah, I dug it. It was cool. Like I like pop music, so it was again like sonically just really well produced. Like they never let me down. How good the songs sound.
Mm.
And they all just work really well together as a group, as a unit. They function really seamlessly. And Halsey was a nice.
Yeah, I think she really like blended in with like when they're all dancing. She like fit. She looked like she was supposed to be there. Like usually,
Yeah.
sometimes with a feature, it can be like, why are you there? But
I also think
felt-
that's part of the choreography. Like the choreography's written with that in mind, which is again as another talent. Like, you know, they want Halsey to fit in, so they write a choreography that's gonna work with her there.
yeah.
So it's a very methodical approach. And yeah, no, I liked it. It was good. Got me bobbing a little bit. Yeah, dope.
Okay, so we're on to the final track. I think this will probably be your favorite one of the three.
Okey-dokey.
It's definitely a very highly requested one in the comments. This one's called Fire. I
Alright.
have not heard this song in about a year, actually.
I thought you were gonna say like 20 years.
When I was born.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's what me and my mates look like.
Youth. I don't know why it goes silent. I've always just found that weird.
Here we go. For emphasis.
불타오르네. When I wake up in my room, 난 뭣도 없지, 뭣도 없지. 해가 지고 난 비틀 내면 걷지. 다음날 심장이 취했어, 취했어. 강력해 기랬어. 난 다시 갔지, 미친놈 같지. 다 엉망진창, living like me. 네 멋대로 살아, 잡힌 네 거야. 애쓰지 좀 말아, 눈치도 괜찮아. Everybody say la 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 la. Say la 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 la.
La 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 la.
Switch it up, switch it up, burn it up. 불타오르네.
Stormy.
Burn it up. 전부 다 태울 것 같이. Turn it up. 새벽이 다갈 때까지.
Very housey.
우리 여기에 그만하는 널 원수 적길래 수적거려 난 사람인데. So what? 네 멋대로 살아. 잘네 거야. 쓰지 좀 말아. 저도 괜찮아. Everybody say la 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 la. Say la 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 la. 손을 들어, 손을 질러, burn it up. 불타오르네.
Stormy.
그만 자 여기로 그럼 자 여기로 내 추억을 들고 all night long 친구나는 발걸음으로 뛰어봐 미쳐버렸다.
Oh, we got a different tempo. Well, different drum pattern. Really.
용서해줄게.
Thank you. Oh,
Still, yeah, I was gonna say. Awesome.
Michael Bay.
싹다 불태워라. Wow, wow, wow.
There missed an opportunity there. I've always thought this. But, when the explosion happens, they should have been walking away and it should have slowed down, I think. And then they
Yeah.
should have walked away, put sunglasses on.
Cool guys walk away
Missed
from
opportunity.
whatever it is called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite of the three for obvious reasons for me. I really like house. I used to be a session house vocalist back in the day.
You had a number 3 on the charts, actually.
UK
In
dance
the
charts,
UK
yeah.
dance charts. You were number 3 in the
But,
charts.
That I just like house is heavy, man. When they go into those fucking drops and it's just like boom, boom, just really like it's just so good for dancing and stuff. Not me personally, but like people who can dance, it always looks sick. And it was a filthy house drop. And there's some other house elements in the verses as well, I heard and stuff. And yeah, the choreography was nuts. Like I loved that bit where they were dancing. Their shadows were on the wall behind them as well, and that just looked really sick. There was a lot of shit on fire. There was a guy on fire. There was a bike on fire. There was a car on fire. There were fireworks. There was a fire on fire. It was just fucking, you know.
Fire on fire is fire.
I've used this word for like before, but it's like it's heavy. It's as a metal fan, it's just got a heaviness to it that just makes you want to fucking, I don't know, like chin your grandma.
Okay, nothing makes me want to chin my grandma, but I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I love like the gang style vocals again on the hook. It just makes it sound really meaty and thick and powerful, almost tribal. I want to say like it's got like a tribal feel to it.
Mm.
But yeah, I like the fact when they slightly changed the drum pattern to mix it up a bit towards the end as well. That was cool. And I always like it in videos when they get a live audience there as well going off. It just brings the energy level up even more because you're like watching it like, fucking look at these motherfuckers going crazy. It just makes you want to fucking go crazy as well. Yeah, that was definitely my favorite of the three. They just incorporate so much color as well. It's not dreary. It's really like eye popping. You know, and they're different outfits, and they're very, very stylish, cool looking people. It's kind of how looked like how me and my mates looked when we used to rock up to five-a-side football. But no, that was my favorite. It was hard. Like went really, really, really hard. Can definitely imagine pulling up at the traffic lights in my car with that fucking pumping out like a bad man. Yeah, that was dope. Thank you for suggesting that in the comments because that will be going on my playlist. I liked it a lot.
So
It's hard, like I say though, it is really hard with these reactions because there's so much to take in on one watch. And on my brain always feels a bit melted. So I'm like, I'm trying to be as observant. Maybe I should like take notes on a notepad or something in future.
Then I feel like you're distracted by trying to take.
That's the thing.
That's another thing to like have. That's the bad thing with that thing.
It's like when people say put closed captions on, and I agree with them. I think on more ballady songs where the lyrics are way more deep, I guess. But I think for songs like that, fuck what they're saying.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck what I don't like. I
What
don't. They could be singing about fucking, I don't know, cheese pizza. It doesn't matter. It just fucking sonically the song just sounds so big and just fucking. Oh. Yeah.
So this is not one I would have personally chosen.
Well, then you're wrong.
Yes, no, I'm as in this is one of my least favorite BTS songs, and there's a reason for that. Good reason. Don't cancel me. So the drop reminds me of a song that I absolutely despise, which is "Turn Down for What."
Turn it down for what?
Yeah,
yeah, I can see
it
that.
reminds me of that, and I absolutely hate that song. I don't hate this song. Like this is, I think it's fine, but it just reminds me too much of that. The drop's too similar, and I've heard that song too many times. Turn Down for What? So yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. This was way better.
Yeah, definitely way better.
I'd
But
say,
yeah, that's the
I
reason I
think
don't listen to this a lot.
like I say, I think it's because this leans more into house, whereas Turn It Down for What leans more into trap and hip hop.
Yeah.
But no, this was cool. Again, like I just can't get bored at all. Like the minutes fly by.
This is a 5-minute video.
Was it?
Yeah.
See, that's crazy to me because that went really fast. Which is a testament to how entertaining it is to watch. So yeah, no, I feel like I've been given a new lease of life the last like 3 or 4 weeks. Just discovering all this stuff, you know. It's just very interesting. Like even like the songs I'm maybe not as feeling quite as much are still interesting enough and entertaining enough to be worthwhile.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you got any more suggestions, we'll keep going through the comments and stuff. But as an old metal and hip hop fan, drop some more tracks that I should check out in the comments, please, and I will listen to them outside of the reactions as well. Not until we do another video, but like it's not something I'm just doing like, oh, I'll do this reaction, never listen to it again. Like I'm always looking for music to add to playlists and stuff because I listen to music constantly.
Okay. thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave comments and
Go ahead, you got it.
Okay, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave your recommendations for us to react to in the comments. Maybe we'll come across something which I haven't even heard from BTS. I mean, they have a lot of songs, so I'll be surprised if one day there's something I haven't heard. But yeah, I just want to apologize to all the people in the last video. I am a very surface level BTS fan, as in I like too many artists. Like, it's insane how many different people I listen to. I'm talking like probably in a week I probably listen to like 250 different artists. So I don't have the best knowledge, like theory. Is that the word? I don't know. Like, there's probably about 10 artists which I like know them as if I know them personally, but BTS aren't one of those. They're just, I like their music. I know all the names. I've watched like videos on them, but when I like so many artists, it's hard to like keep track of everyone. Because I said that they're all doing their own thing, but yeah, I forgot about the military thing. They're all serving in the military at the moment. So they've got a mandatory to do that. So there's two of them which are going to be out this year. J-Hope and Jin.
See, that's one thing I did know about South Korea.
Yeah, I knew that because Son.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Son. Yeah. But yeah, so I do apologize to everyone because I am a BTS fan, but I'm not. I don't know everything about them.
Don't listen to him. Don't let him off. Crucify him in the comments. Cancel him.
Cancel me. I need to be cancelled. No. But yeah, I would consider myself ARMY, but I'm not like. It's hard to. I like too many artists. I should delete some of them off my playlist, but I can't bring myself to do it. But yeah, so yeah, that's just a quick apology. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Rogue.
Very much.
Beside me, MCD, and yeah, peace.
Peace.
What are we talking about? What we discussing? What is we doing today? Getting that money. What are we talking about? What we discussing? What is we doing today? Getting that money. What are we talking about? What we discussing?